The 2022 Kia Niro is available in 3 versions. This particular review covers the hybrid model, while the plug-in hybrid and fully electric versions are covered separately. All of these models straddle the line between hatchbacks and subcompact SUVs, and they all benefit from a slightly elevated ride height and a large rear hatch for easier cargo loading. The base model Niro is estimated to return up to 50 mpg in combined driving, which is an admirable figure even if it's not quite as fuel efficient as some rivals. For 2022, the Kia Niro returns largely unchanged. There are a few standard features that are shuffled between trim levels, and last year's Touring trim is replaced with a new LXS Special Edition. As such, the Niro remains a strong choice among small hybrids. Performance: the Niro isn't going to thrill you. In testing, measured 0 to 60 miles per hour in 9.7 seconds. That's a tad slow, but enough to get you where you're going. The dual-clutch automatic transmission is somewhat slow to shift, but it's smooth and jerk-free. The conventional continuously variable transmissions that most hybrids are equipped with. The steering is direct and has an appropriate amount of heft to it, which makes it easy to maneuver the Niro on the highway or around a parking lot. Unfortunately, the steering is devoid of road feedback. That last part only matters because the Niro's handling is surprisingly nimble but less engaging because it lacks connection. Emergency stopping performance is lackluster, but at least the brakes are relatively easy to control for smooth stops on your daily commute. Comfort: how comfortable is the Niro? The Niro is pretty comfortable overall. The front seats feature optional heat and ventilation, a rarity in this class, and are supportive with firm cushioning. The rear seats are decently comfortable as well. The Niro rides smoothly over most surfaces, making it a pleasant commuter. The cabin remains fairly quiet at highway speeds, though you'll likely hear the engine working hard when you accelerate with gusto. The dual-zone climate control system is simple to use and works effectively with rear vents helping to distribute airflow to backseat passengers. Interior: how's the interior? The Niro's interior is functional, and passenger space is excellent for a car of this class. The driver's seat has enough adjustability to accommodate a wide range of body types. Rear passengers will find the quarters to be pretty roomy, and all door openings are about as generous as it gets for this class. Visibility is pretty good for the most part, but a larger rear window would help when backing up. Overall, the blind spots are minimal. The controls are clearly labeled, arranged logically, and easy to use. The available 10.25 inches screen has crisp and easy-to-read graphics and is responsive to inputs. In higher trims, there's also a large driver information display in the gauge cluster. Technology: how's the tech? Bluetooth pairing is quick, and smartphones can be connected with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. The voice controls are basic in functionality but work well. The available Harmon Kardon audio system produces pleasing sound quality. The navigation system is quick to respond and spreads across the widescreen for Apple CarPlay, while Android Auto makes do with a split screen. We like that a number of advanced safety and driver aids come standard one trim up from the base. Adaptive cruise control worked well in our testing, as did all other safety functions. Our only complaint was the overly sensitive lane keeping system. Storage: how's the storage? The Niro's rear cargo space has 19.4 cubic feet of space available behind the rear seat. That's a respectable amount of space, even though the Toyota Prius and Hyundai Ioniq can hold a little more. It's easy to load cargo and the rear seats fold flat. Up front, you'll find a decent number of places to store your small items. All 4 doors feature pockets and water bottle holders. The main cup holders can accommodate bigger cups and bottles too. A front cubby that houses the available wireless charger can hold larger phones but gets blocked by the gear shifter when you put it in park. It's pretty easy to install child safety seats thanks to the Niro's roomy rear seat and easily accessible seat anchors. Fuel economy: how's the fuel economy? The base model Niro is the most efficient trim at an EPA estimated 50 mpg combined, though undeniably frugal. It is near the bottom of the hybrid class that includes models such as the Prius and the Honda Insight. The mid-tier Touring gets the worst gas mileage at 43 mpg due to its larger 18 inches wheels. We weren't able to match the EPA estimates during our testing of a Niro X Premium. Value: is the Niro a good value? The Niro offers good value in this hybrid market. It might not be the cheapest model out there, but you get a lot for your money. And the Niro feels well built despite some drab interior surface plastics and a shiny black dash that's a bit of a smudge magnet. Kia's warranty is one of the best in class. It includes 5-year divided by 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and 10-year divided by 100,000-mile powertrain warranties. The hybrid battery also carries a 10-year divided by 100,000-mile warranty. Roadside assistance is provided for 5 years divided by 60,000 miles. Wildcard: the Niro can prove to be kind of entertaining on twisty roads as long as you aren't expecting a lot of speed. It's effective and comfortable when in its element, which is primarily dealing with the daily commute. And its compact nature makes it easy to park and maneuver through traffic. The Niro is more conservative in its styling than rivals, but it's also less polarizing. We appreciate the design for its simplicity and not trying to be something more radical than it is, but we also don't consider this an SUV. It's a hatchback. Price: the standard Kia Niro Hybrid in 4 trim costs from £33,245. A plug-in hybrid will set you back from £38,275. Range-topping electric versions in 4 trim cost from £40,495.